And our local emergency medical responders have been busy responding to heat-related health problems. And often it's people that are perfectly healthy who underestimate the heat's drain on their body. Bill Folsom outside with a look into some of the mistakes being made when it is hot. Bill.
Our altitude and dry climate are already factors that can affect our bodies. That's especially true for visitors, but it also impacts locals. Add in this hot weather, and it's an equation that can take you down. Attention-grabbing heat.
Yeah, I'm not impressed.
For a 50-plus year Colorado resident, the temperature hovering near the century mark is not typical.
For Colorado Springs, really hot.
There were a few years away in Arizona, so there's a standard bring-along for her and her granddaughter on hot days.
If you don't have water, it's not a good thing.
We chronically don't drink enough water.
Brittany Nunez is an emergency medical specialist with Colorado Springs Fire Department. When heat's in the forecast, emergency responders prepare.
They're going to be making sure they have extra IV fluids available, extra things available to help cool down those patients that might be struggling from heat stroke or heat exhaustion.
There are the usual warnings about kids and the elderly. In this heat, responders find many circumstances taking other people by surprise because they underestimate the dry and heat. For example, being at or in a lake, also a pool, does not lower the need for water intake.
Without meaning to, they end up putting themselves into a dehydration state.
There are plenty of calls for tourists not used to local conditions. Then there are locals, some doing day-to-day things and not adjusting for the heat. Also some of our neighbors who fall into the fit category, out exercising and ending up on the ground with someone calling 911 for help. Heat goes after everybody.
Dehydration will take you down, heat will take you down, and you've got to be very in tune and monitoring that. And don't just assume that because you're strong and you're fit that you're going to be okay.
And when it's hot, not all liquids are created equal. For hydration, the best is the basic. Go with the water. Watching out for you, Southern Colorado. Bill Folsom, News 5.